What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl, AmaniSharifah. What's up? What's good? What's poppin', y'all? Shout out to the Dynasty. That is too net. Back into your go channel. What's up, babies? What's good, y'all? So, babies, on to this episode, we are going to be talking about being selfish versus self-love dowry. You know? Being selfish versus self-love. So I'm gonna be talking to my baby girls, fellas, about this whole dowry and give you some really dope advice about what I think when you talk about this whole dowry of selfish versus self-love. So let's go ahead. We're gonna hop right on into it. Let's do it. Thank you again for tuning back into your go channel. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. What's poppin', babies? What's goody? What's goody? What's up, my loves? So, babies, on to these episodes. Like I said, my mom, papa, we are going to be talking all about the dowry, being selfish versus self-love. You know, I really want to talk to you, keep it well 100 about this dowry of selfish versus self-love. So I know, babies, y'all had to have heard, you know, this term of like, it's okay to be selfish, you know, be selfish, you know what I'm saying? And if you haven't, it's this dowry that a lot of people see where if you are like, let's see, doing things that are very healing for yourself, good for yourself, nurturing to yourself, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, really doing what you feel like that, a Lord God, the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the Divine, the Most High, but I will name, babies, that you want to call gods. Find me, my love. Because God got multiple names. She. But doing what you know, a Lord God, the universe is guiding you to do, you know, in your life from like a positive aspect, is considered to be, you know, something that is selfish. All those things that I mentioned. There's a theory that a lot of people feel that if you are doing those things that I mentioned plus more, where those are all good benefits to yourself, that's quote-unquote being selfish. But we say that it's being selfish and a good way. So, you know, essentially what people will say is that, you know, it's okay to be selfish, you know, because you're doing things that is in benefit to yourself. So it's not that, you know, like people are trying to implement or put out there that it's okay to be selfish from a negative aspect, but instead they're saying like it's okay to be selfish from a positive aspect because you are essentially doing things that's in benefit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's essentially the dowry of what people are seeing. They use this term selfish to describe, you know, you actually doing things that's beneficial for yourself. And it's okay to do that because you're being, you know, like high vibrational. If you're practicing good things that the Lord God is guiding you to do your higher self, you know. But here's the thing, babies. Here's what I really have a problem with us. Because do you know what the fuck the word selfish really means? Like, selfish is all about a low vibrational energy that's associated with that word. Meaning, like, when you talk about a motherfucker that's selfish, that mean that girl, that dude don't give a fuck about nobody other than they damn selves. They're mad egotistical. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need the whole motherfucking world revolve about them. They don't consider other people's thoughts, feelings, emotions. They don't respect motherfuckers' time. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are people that are very, very low vibrational, that are associated with that word selfish. They don't do things that's ever will true benefit to anybody other than themselves. And a lot of times, just keeping it a bill with you, they really don't even do shit that's really a benefit to themselves. Because if you treat other motherfuckers around you like they're crap or like they're beneath your motherfucking shoe, that's not really a benefit to you. Because what goes around comes around, baby. So if you put out fuck ass energy like that to the universe, what the hell you're going to get back, my dude, my girl? You're gonna get fucked up karma back to that ass. You know what I'm saying? So that's not really doing things that's for and benefit to you when you're treating people and you're kind of weak. Period. So selfish, good. That word is not a good vibrational word. It's a low vibrational word. It's a low fuck ass vibrational energy that's attached to that shit. It's nothing high vibrational about using the word selfish to describe yourself. Even when you talk about that, you are using that word to like describe something high vibrational that you are doing in your own life. It's not a, it's not a good word to use. And this is why, babies, I say I don't really fucking believe in that theory. Why the fuck would I believe in a theory of that you're being selfish all because you're doing things that's a benefit to yourself from a high vibrational standpoint, my loves? And there's no shade. Like, it ain't no shade to nobody that, hey, like, if you want to see that you're being selfish all because you're being high vibrational with the way that you handle and do things in your life when it comes to the benefit of yourself, sure, like, that's up to you, big dudes. But I'ma tell you, I don't believe in that shit. I think that when you are practicing, those good things that you're being guided to practice in your own life by the grace of Allah God, you're being guided in all those different kind of ways to do different things in your life that's beneficial to you from a higher vibrational aspect. I don't believe that's fucking selfishness. I believe, babies, that you are really practicing good self-love. You're practicing good self-love, babies. You're instilling good principles that is really going to make you grow as a dude, as a girl, to love yourself more by the grace of the Most High. And ain't shit wrong with that. When you talk about self-love, that means that you are loving yourself more by working on yourself, holding your motherfucking self accountable, shifting things, changing things, upgrading things, letting things go, starting new habits. You know what I'm saying? Overall, self-love, you are practicing good things, babies, from an intro and outro perspective, so that way you're able to grow, change, elevate over divine timing by the grace of the lower gods. You're mature one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're mature one. You're outgrowing certain habits. You're disciplining yourself more. You're just doing more things in your life to help you grow, elevate, and change over divine timing. And it ain't shit wrong with that. That's not being selfish, though. And I really want you, my loves, to really understand that's a distinctive difference when you are talking about the word selfish versus self-love. And you could really be thinking like, baby, you could be thinking like, well, duh, I already know that shit. you know, selfish means da-da-da-da-da. It's like, you know, talking about a motherfucker that could be like stingy or a nigga that ain't shame, could be mad, you know, just like self-absorbed and shit like that. And I already know all that, but that's not really what I mean when I talk about being selfish. Okay, I understand all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got that, you know, like, I totally got that. You know, like, that's why I put at the beginning of this episode, babies. In case you ain't Howard, let me remind you. You know, sweets, let me remind you. I put at the beginning that people's whole theory behind that is that, you know, the intention is good. Because it's like they're seeing high vibrational things that you're doing for yourself, mama, papa, again. It's considered to be selfish, but they're not meaning it from a low vibrational standpoint. They're meaning it because you're really pouring onto yourself. So they're seeing that's okay to be that way. But again, that's not what the fuck selfish really means. Here's the thing, my loves. Does this bitch called energy? Ain't shame. Does this thing called energy? You know? And when you're talking about yourself, whenever you're like really describing yourself and really like, you know, just identifying things with yourself, babies, you gotta really be careful of what type of words, thoughts, things that you're seeing out your mouth you attach with to identify who you are as a dude, as a girl. Now follow me here, babies. I want you to follow a bush. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're going to be perfect. I'm not saying that every little thing is going to be perfect out of your mouth. Every little thing. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know, sweethearts, along with the universe is the only person that's perfect. That's the fact of life on my channel. I'm not saying that you're going to be perfect. Nobody's perfect other than a lower God. But what I'm saying, guys, if you really on that path, my girl, my dude, where you're really wanting better for yourself, and you really trying to work hard to, like, you know, just ascend and become a better dude, a better girl, it's important, babies, for you to be very mindful of different things that you describe yourself as. Especially when you're building different, how could I say? You're building different morals that you really stand upon. So when you talk about that, a person who says that they're building like good self-love by the grace of a Lord God, and they're really standing on that, they're really practicing it, that's a moral. You know? Like, rather if you really realize that consciously or not, that's a moral. When you talk about a motherfucker out here that really is developing the spiritual foundation with the Lord God, the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, and they really standing and rocking doing that shit, and that's what they living by, and that's what they really do hold themselves accountable to, that's a moral. When you talk about a person that's well loyal at heart, that's very loyal to like the people that is very close to them, and they ain't trying to cross nobody, you know what I'm saying, that they really ain't shame break bread with, or they ain't trying to cross nobody that they really look at like fine, whether if the person blood or not. That's a moral, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are morals. When you talk about a motherfucker out here that really is like on a boss shit, they boss do shit where they out there, you know, like really getting to it, really moving out here and shit like that. That's a moral. So I'm just giving some examples of morals that they really stand upon. That's what they really standing on at the end of the day. So when you talk about like different moral categories that you stand on, that should not really identify and make up who you are, sweethearts. You know? Those are things that really do make up who you are. So there's an energy that's really, really attached to each moral that you stand upon. And if you standing on some like low high vibrational morals by the grace of the Lord God, that's more higher vibrational energy that's being built in you, instilled in you, and all different kind of ways, my loves. So the more higher vibrational energy that is being built and installed within you is the more of a higher vibrational person that you're going to continue to assign to, babies. Again, it's not to say, sweethearts, that you're going to be perfect, but you are going to be the type of motherfucker you ain't saying that's on that path where you want better for yourself. And you're going to continue to assign. Because it's like, babies, I use the house example all the time on my channel. What do they build when they're building the house? They gotta lay down that solid foundation. And they lay down that solid foundation, that house is not going to last. It's not going to last. So the more high vibrational morals and principles that you stand on, sweethearts, you're building a very solid foundation to your house. You know? So it's like when you talk about that you're abiding and stop doing the selfish whole dowry or whatever like that by identifying yourself as being selfish because you're doing high vibrational things in your life that's really a benefit to you. Y'all know, it's like a no-bueno. It's a contradiction. And that word selfish has such low vibrational energy attached to it. So if you constantly affirming, I'm selfish, I'm being selfish, you ain't saying? Baby girls, you saying to yourself, like, God, I'm being selfish, like, fuck that. Like, no, I'm worrying about me and being selfish. Fellas, nigga being selfish, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get on that type of time right now. I'm being selfish. Like, the more you affirming that, do you not know, babies, that you're affirming more low vibrational energy within you? Even though consciously you may not be aware of it, but you are affirming more low vibrational energy within you. So over divine timing, you can really start to adopt selfish ass characteristics about yourself. Rather if you consciously realize that or not. So why is that, right? Because again, you could be thinking like, well, that's not what I mean when I say I'm selfish. I understand that, babies. But when again, babies, you gotta be careful how you describe yourself. It's just like if a person is constantly saying, I'm stupid as fuck. And let's see that they always saying that about themselves. Like, I'm stupid as fuck. I'm stupid as hell. Like, and they're always saying that. Like, they always calling themselves stupid. This is something that they just stand on. Now, of course, I'm not saying that. Ain't saying somebody will really do this. But you never know nowadays. Ain't saying. You never know nowadays. I'm not calling nobody stupid, but I'm just saying, like, you got motherfuckers out here, you never know. Ain't saying to these times. But I'm saying, like, let's say somebody is constantly saying that they're stupid, right? Okay, so if they're constantly saying the stupid all the time, that's low vibrational energy that is being built within them more and more. So that's going to, over divine timing, affect their mental, the emotional, you ain't saying, the psychological, the energetic, the spiritual. That's going to affect all those different levels plus more, because that's the constant negative vibrational energy that they're standing on. So it's kind of like they're building that moral, which turns into a blockage within their life from a negative aspect. They're building that within them. So that's who they manifest and become, because that's what they have spoke over their life so much. Yup, that's what that like said. That's what these spoke over their life. So, over divine timing, because there's such a vibrational energy that's attached to that word. See, you gotta know, babies, and I see that all the motherfucking time on my channel. Everything is energy, my loves. Everything is energy, sweethearts. So energy works to people, places, things. You know what I'm saying? Work to people, places, things. It can be transferred, transmuted, all of that shit, right? Energy is real. At the end of the day, you know, like, if you are continuing to support my girl, my dude, you already know, mama and papa, we talk about energy a lot on my channel. Because it's a fact of life as well. You gotta know that energy is real. You have to know that, babies. Even though you can't see it with your naked eyes, it's damn sure something you can feel. And again, something that can be transferred, transmuted, all that good stuff, right? Okay. So, because that person constantly affirmed that out to the universe, constantly about themselves, that should command us in their life, in divine timing, in some kind of way. They can stop making stupid ass decisions all the motherfucking time, because that's what they are always identifying themselves as. You gotta remember, sweethearts, when you are on this path of becoming a better version of yourself over divine timing, by the grace of the Lord God, your ability to manifest will go stronger and stronger and stronger over time, of course. So you gotta be more mindful of the shit that you speak about yourself. That's why I said, if you continue to affirm that you're selfish, even though you may be thinking like, oh, well, you know, I'm not using it from like a low vibrational aspect. But you gotta understand, that's the low vibrational ass fucking word to describe yourself as. You know what I'm saying? So that low vibrational energy, again, my girl, my dude, that shit gonna be attached with that bitch. For what? So, whether if you consciously are aware of it or not, that shit gonna be getting sent back to you low vibrational as hell. So then, without you even realizing, God, you gonna start moving selfish on different kind of ways, because that's what you're always affirming about yourself. You know, babies? So that's why I say, sweethearts, I don't really believe on this whole theory of when you're doing high vibrational things that's really going to help you elevate and change in a good way, you know, in your life, that's selfish. I just believe that's practicing good self-love, babies. The word self-love is such a broad word. It's so many things that falls under that umbrella of self-love. But anything that's a benefit to yourself or your relationship with the Lord of the universe, sweethearts, that's practicing good self-love. That's not being selfish. So what I recommend, sweethearts, and it's up to you, but I recommend practice good self-love that way. Because that's good energy, sweethearts. That's high vibrational energy from the Lord of the universe that will be installed within you. Throw out that motherfucking selfish theory that you describe yourself as. Because yes, again, your intention may be good, but you gotta understand, sweetheart, you on a different board game now. Hey, Shane, you shaking on a different chord. You know what I'm saying? You moving different now here. You ain't losing, you winning. Oh, they thought you was losing. You was never losing. You was always winning. Power. Yeah. So you gotta know, babies. Girl, fellas. You gotta know, babies. You done pink diamonds real weird. Uh-huh. Yeah. You gotta know, mama and papa. You on your boys' bus shit. You on your boys' do shit. You ain't You know, like, you're not out here about to be describing yourself as no low vibrational lies type of motherfucking Dowie. Hell no, my girl, my dude. You want to describe your motherfucking self as that big Porsche for wow. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord God, the universe, gonna want you to speak over your life with conviction, with strength, with power of who you really are. He ain't gonna want you speaking over your life with that weak shit. You stepping in a whole different court. You know what I'm saying? You dribbling a whole different boy. You ain't on that stupid shit. You on that OG shit for wow. So if you're on that kind of time, babies, you got to speak power over your motherfucking life. Not that shit talking about selfish. The fuck out of here. How the hell is that shit being selfish? And you're doing what the Lord God is guiding you to do. Sweetheart, that ain't never selfish. Power, y'all. And don't you let nobody out here try to convince you or tell you that it does, because it ain't. I don't give a damn who it does. Don't let nobody make you feel like that you're being selfish because you're doing what your creator is guiding you to do. Bitch, my dude, that's what the fuck you supposed to do. So fuck whoever got a problem with it, my nigga. Shane, that's their problem. That's not your problem. So you gotta know you're in a different time. So speak over your life and speak over yourself good things that will manifest for you in your life and that truly do describe who you are as a man, as a girl, on this good path of what a Lord God, the universe is guiding you to do in your life. So I hope this helps, babies. I hope this help, my loves. I know in hindsight, babies, this could seem like very small. It could seem something that's very minor. It could seem like something that you really don't have to take serious. Because like we've already been talking about to these episodes, that, you know, you could have the good intention behind it. So because you feel that way, you could feel like that it's okay to say this about yourself. But understand, like, what we've been like kind of rapping about and shit like that today. You want to speak good, high vibrational things when you are from a to yourself. You know? And again, babies, you're not going to be perfect in life. You know, not everything that comes out of your motherfucking mouth is going to be, you know what I'm saying, the right thing to say. You know, like, at the end of the day, it's okay. Nobody's perfect again, but a little good. But you really want to get into this practice when you're talking about, like, certain hours that you're really going into in your life. You want to make sure that the motherfucker hours is reflecting what you are really thinking and feeling about yourself. You know? So a lot of people, when they talk about the story of selfish, that's kind of like them referring to like an hour that they're entering in their life where they're really putting themselves first. And as you should. You know, like, by the grace of the Lord God, you should always be putting your creator and yourself first and foremost. Power, yard. You know, ain't nobody gonna take care of you better than you, babies. And you already know I'm always telling you all that, sweets. Because that's a fact of life. Ain't nobody out here going to take better care of you. As a man, as a girl, better than a Lord God, the universe, and yourself. Nobody's gonna take care of you, babies. You know, better than your creator and yourself at the end of the day. So when you're going in that hour of really valuing that you want to take better care of yourself, shit. If you want into that hour, like, put a word on that shit that's really going to add more positive vibration to what you do. Don't mix it with a motherfucking word that really is the total opposite of what you're actually doing. Because again, babies, I mean, you know, do I gotta see it again? Okay, I'll see it again. Allergy is red. And even if, babies, you know, you don't want to call it like a self-love hour, because I know, especially for my papas, you know, for my fellas out here that's tuning on, some of y'all be not really be comfortable calling it self-love. Some me, you know. So it's okay, even if you don't want to call it like your self-love hour, where you're really putting yourself first, you can refer it to like another word, but a word that's high vibrational to describe that hour that you're on, babies. You could call it, you know, your self-development hour. You could call it self-work. You could call it just your introspective work that you're doing for yourself. You could call it inner work, intro work. You already know, like, I see introspective a lot on the channel, because for me, that really describes you really going deep within, babies, and really working on yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. You know what I'm saying? Energetically. You really going deep within and digging deep and growing, changing, elevating on those different kind of levels. You know? So it's like, you can call it that if you wanted to. And of course that goes for baby girls as well. But find something. Essentially, what I'm saying, find something that's really going to match what hour you are on, that's really going to match the actions and the change that you're really gearing toward. That way, you can really alchemize, like, off of, you know, that good positive vibrational energy that you're pouring into yourself through your introspective work. Introspective work is one of the most important things. And this whole theory of selfish and shit like that, that's nothing but introspective work, because it's really whipping below that bag. You know what I'm saying? Seeing below the surface of shit. And really building that solid foundation, mama and papa, like we talked about, for you as a dude and you as a girl. Understand, sweetheart, it is never, it is never, babies, never selfish when you are doing what's best for you. In order for you, babies, to be like your best self, to like help others around you, whether it's family, friends, if you're in a relationship or whatever like that, you have to become your best self by the grace of the Lord. When you're your best self, that you can give more to others. Not saying that you deplete yourself in doing that, because you always gotta be, you know, in that position where you keep along the universe first and yourself. But you have to make sure that, like, you are pouring into yourself, so that way you can be used by the universe, Alua God, to help other people that are like your loved ones, your companions, your family, whoever's close to you, and your close personal relationships and the circle. You know? So definitely keep in mind, my loves, and what we talked about today when it comes to like this whole selfish theory. At the end of the day, you already know, like, it's up to you. Like, it's up to you what you want to do with your life. But this is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't nobody take my motherfucking opinion from me. Period. Because this the shit I'm standing on by the peace of the Lord. Period. But I just am the kind of person where I truly do believe strongly on, you know, words are very powerful. Your thoughts are very powerful. You know what I'm saying? Words, your thoughts, all that shit can really have a huge impact on your actions that manifests in your life, whether if you consciously realize that shit or not. Because I really have a good understanding by the grace of the Lord God of how energy works. And when you really start growing, my nigga, to really motherfucking understand how energy work, how a Lord God has designed this dimension to, you know, really coincide with the energy out in the orbits, the different planets, the different galaxies, the different dimensions, you start to have more of a higher knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Now, you gotta be very careful what type of energy you put out. and the words and how you really describe the different hours in your life about yourself. Whether if your motherfucking eyes realize it or not, sweets, that shit do matter. You know? I always reiterate time and time again, nobody's going to be perfect. But what I'm saying, baby, is, you know, if you know that you in this kind of time and shit like that, where you're moving to do battle for yourself, you know, and you know that you gotta really do what's best for you. Because that's what the Most High, that's what the Lord God is really guiding you to do. Okay, sure, bet, my nigga, that's good. But put something that's going to match that shit. Hey, Shane, so that way you alchemize the more and more and more off of that good vibrational energy. Because when you're doing that, let me tell you, babies, when you may have times where it might be a challenge for you to continue on your path of practicing those good self-love tendencies, when you're in that type of vibration, because you put out so much good energy, you're going to be inspired, sweetheart, to keep going by the grace of the Lord God. Because you're going to have more positive energy being sent to you than negative. Not to say, again, not to say that you won't experience duality in life. That's what causes things not to be perfect in life. But you'll have more good than negative if you are really putting not only those actions, but your thoughts, your words matching that shit too, my nigga. And shame, by the grace of the Lord God, it will be more positive. That's on your path, rather than negative. But if you describe yourself as being selfish all the time, and that's just the shit that you rocking and you standing on, you're not going to notice it. But again, sweethearts, over divine timing, you'll start picking up on some selfish ass energy. And see, that's, you know, it's a really crazy thing, because sometimes people that are in those type of predicaments, not everybody, of course, because you can't put everybody in the same category, but, you know, like on some other shit, sometimes when people are in those kind of situations, they can't even see below the veil of them being selfish. They can't even really recognize that they have started to adopt selfish tendencies. They can't see that. Because, see, then at that point, a Lord God could permit a blockage to be in their life where spiritually they can't recognize that you actually started to adopt selfish ass tendencies in some kind of way. Whether if it's in one specific area of your life or multiple areas. And that's just what it is. So it's like those kind of people where they may think that they were doing what's best for them, and maybe they could have started that kind of way. In divine timing, it could have transitioned into something completely, totally different from where it started. Understand, some words have more powerful vibrational energies that's attached than others. So whenever you are describing yourself, babies, mama, papa, wow, like on some well shit, listen to your girl. That ass for well. Whenever you're describing yourself, describe the hours that the Lord God is guiding you to be in, babies, as nothing but, you know, some good positive high vibrational shit, so that way that can continue, sweethearts, to manifest in your life, and it will give you more power and conviction within you to stay on that path. So I love you, babies, so much. Love you, mama, papa, so much. Please like this video so that way our channel can continue to grow. Comments below, babies, let me know, like, is this your situation in the sense of like, you know, have you been the kind of person that have believed on the selfish story? Are you going to, you know, transition, like what you call it, going forwards? Or if this is something that you've heard for the first time, or if this is something that maybe you did, you know, experience something like this, like what we talked about today. Or if this is something in the past you struggled with, where you started calling yourself selfish, but then you realized you needed to like stop doing that. Let me know, babies. We would like to know, like, what is your situation? Make sure that you subscribe, become a part of the Dynasty, hit that notification bell so you are updated when I post my next topic. And make sure, babies, that you know you check out the playlist too. Girl, my door, like a bitch got so many different topics in there that you can really benefit from, you know? So definitely check that shit out, you know? And pretty soon, I'm going to be having a lot of new stories that get introduced to the channel. These will be new stories, babies, that you can actually watch, not just listen to through the podcast. So definitely stay tuned, you know, because we're going to be laughing. We're going to be cooking the shits and sharing a lot of advice, government. But it's going to be like my different things that, you know, I just introduced to the channel, my love. So definitely stay tuned. And if you have not done so yet, go ahead and follow your girl on Instagram. My Instagram name is right on the screen. And check the description box below. I have other social media platforms down here that you can also follow. Make sure that you follow me, babies, because I would love to have you. BookPharaohAmaniSharifah Dynasty. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. But until next time, babies, peace, love, and light always. Mwah. Later.